Welcome to my video on the Guthrie Pharmacy Museum. It is a museum that talks about pharmaceuticals back from the very beginning of time. If you step inside and turn left, you're going to see this sign. And it is going to be so ironic that you're going to see this sign because of that right there. I asked the lady about it, and she said they were trying so hard to do pharmaceuticals and houses were going up like crazy, that houses were needing paint and wallpaper more than they were needing pharmaceuticals. So it was just another way to grow the company. Ha ha ha. The sign is right there. So basically this is moving down the way and taking a look at a lot of the pharmaceuticals of that day. This was, I'm believing, a look at a doctor's office at that time. Everything, I guess you could say, is antique-ish. I looked all over, didn't see anything super special, except the fact that everything is, of course, white. This is in the back corner of the place where the, obviously, the doctor mixed up the brew for people to have. This here, I know that everybody's used to cell phones and stuff like that, but this right here is more or less a phone that all you do is crank on it and you hear the bells ring, and what happens is you end up with an operator kind of like that, or maybe this is all the better. Yeah. But you end up with an operator to talk to, and they use these cords to connect you to somebody else. And the reason why it's set up like that is because there weren't that many phones. But I just thought that would be just a little bit humorous to know that cell phones were not the first phones on a pole. And then, of course, you have smoke signals. And that was before phones. Before that, there was nothing. So you went from smoke signals to pole phones to what you have now. This is a look at the back wall of the same pharmacy. This is a look inside a cabinet inside that pharmacy, and because of the glare and stuff that were on that cabinet, it would have been better for you to actually go to the site if you're really interested in that. This is below that cabinet. More things to look at, in particularly the tools of doctors in this area here. Here's more of the same. This museum is all one big room, so there wasn't a whole heck of a lot to divide or to pick out. This is something that a lot of people normally don't take pictures of this, but this actually isn't tile. These are tiles that are nailed in place or stapled in place, and they start out as being square. Like, see that line right there? And the line here, and the line here. Those are squares that are nailed to the ceiling to come up with decorative tiles. Here is a little bit further along the way. This place is just jammed with pharmaceuticals. This is the look from the front of the store. Take note of two easy tables to sit at and talk and socialize. This one fan you don't want to get your fingers caught in. When that sucker spins, he spins fast and he can cut your fingers off. This just happens to be a little bitty pharmaceutical truck, and for those of you who can't read it, maybe now you can. There wasn't a whole lot to the place, but then again, when it comes to pharmaceuticals, you're looking at old old drugs. I think the fanciest thing about this whole place was right here, that phone. But that is the Pharmaceutical Museum in Guthrie.